Hey, so unless you've been living under a rock, you're probably obsessed with Love Island. I don't know about you, but I totally am. Quick rules if you're new here. 6 women and 6 men will get coupled up in a villa in Fiji. There's new bombshells that keep arriving to stir things up, and there's nice hot challenges that get things all messy.
I know you're sincere, but you're not honest.
Every single week, America gets to, and sometimes the Islanders, get to decide who stays coupled and who gets sent home.
First of all, you a little girl, so you can stop talking to me. You're on that.
Yeah, that shit empty.
Who the fuck's toes am I stepping on?
Wrong bitch.
I'm gonna go wild, I guess.
And he looked too chipper to do it.
You can imagine this is all the drama, all the rave. Every year, Love Island USA has a total chokehold on the internet. Whether that's on X, Threads, TikTok, or your personal group chats, everyone has a take. And for everyone that has a take, it can be turned into votes.
So like, it's not like just because you have 2 fishes, you gotta like put one back. Like you can still have 2 fishes and be like, wow, these are beautiful fish.
I know you're gonna dig this.
So here's the actual question that this video is gonna be asking, and my own curiosity is tinkered by this. What do our votes say about what we think love is supposed to look like? I'm gonna try to name the 2 types of chaos. I'm gonna start by putting 2 couples side by side. I'm going to choose Kata and Zach, and then Melanie and Sincere.
So when the fuck are you gonna fix it?
You might have something in your radar saying, okay, I think one could be a little bit more stable than the other. Kata and Zach. On paper, Kata and Zach's relationship looked fine. They had their dates, they went to the hideaway, they survived Casa.
This Casa Amor is like the biggest, the epitome of testing connections.
I guess they didn't like completely check out of the relationship, but there was definitely some honesty issues there.
I don't really know what to say. I'll be real, that last clip, I'm like trying to be open as much as possible, but I'm not actually 100% feeling it.
Their fights were loud in the moment, but they cooled down fast. Maybe their relationship problems stemmed from external pressure rather than something that was like really deeply seated in their relationship as 2 people.
Like now in my head, I'm like hated by the public.
We know what we're gonna do when we fucking get out of here, so I really don't give a fuck.
As much as it would have been like, okay, if I go with Kada, I'm happy, like I know I'd be with her. It was just like, I'm sad that the public aren't seeing what we've got, because I know what we've got and the Islanders know what we've got, but it is what it is.
With that external pressure, it was about the label, point blank. Trinity said it, Kata said it, Zach said it. It was just a label thing. They decided, Trinity and Bryce decided they wanted to be boyfriend and girlfriend, and then Kata and Zach decided to be exclusive. It wasn't about Zach or Kata who made that a problem. It was Trinity. She did call it a situationship first, and that was in front of other women. But the audience decided it was not official enough to really count as like one of those top 3 couples.
Christopher Columbus exploring shit that's already been explored.
There's some relationships you'll get to where you will feel the chaos is internal. And that's why I bring up Melanie and Sincere.
You're making it fucking worse and I look stupid!
It literally crawled, it seeped, it gooped out of that relationship. The lying, the broken trust, the repeated need for repair. Oh my God.
¿Y tú no crees que puede cambiar después que salimos de aquí?
No, oye, ¿para qué tú vas a dar una segunda oportunidad cuando varios están esperando por la primera?
The villa rallied around them anyway.
As long as she happy, I'm happy.
Was it for the best interest of the Islanders? I don't know.
So like, it's not like just because you have 2 fishes, you gotta like put one back. Like you can still have 2 fishes and be like, wow, these are beautiful fish.
And maybe this is the time for you at home to ask yourself, why did a relationship with 0 internal instability get read as less valuable or serious to the one that had a genuine pattern of harm? Harm. We've seen this before. We didn't invent this instinct in a Fiji villa. Hollywood's been rehearsing it for literally decades, and A Star is Born.
I wondered without the booze, you know, if you would want to come home.
Allie stands behind Jackson through his decline.
It's okay, it's not your fault.
I'm sorry, Dad.
It's okay. It's not your fault, it's a disease.
No, but I embarrassed you. I embarrassed you in that.
I'm not embarrassed of you.
It's so wrong.
His unraveling is the plot, and her steadiness is literally what he unravels against. In Titanic, Jack's recklessness doesn't scare off Rose, it actually wakes her up, and she's asked to read his instability as romantic rather than dangerous.
I'm marrying Cal. I love Cal.
I've got $10 in my pocket. I have nothing to offer you, and I know that.
And then finally, we can bring up La La Land, a relationship with zero betrayal, no rupture, no crisis to survive, and the film's own ending treats that steadiness as something that maybe wasn't allowing for the relationship to last. I mean, we could use that same logic to unfold Kata and Zach. No crisis, no proof, and so the story was read as smaller, even when the relationship itself was arguably healthier. The traditional American relationship dynamic have long allowed men to be unstable while women are asked to be nurturing, forgiving, waiting for the growth arc to complete. That potential you see, it'll come to life. No. We saw the exact shape with Melanie. She was a caregiver, she was a forgiver, she was a stabilizer. And then there was Sincere, who got the narrative credit just for eventually maybe being able to show up better. You're on Love Island. Why didn't you show up right when you got here?
When are you gonna fix it? Because you're not fixing anything. You're making it fucking worse and that's stupid.
When a woman's steadiness has no crisis to prove itself against, we call it boring. And then when her steadiness is surviving a man's mistake, we call it her devotion. And then meanwhile, if we're going to talk about Kata and Zach, the idea that a relationship isn't official until it's formally labeled is leaning on a more traditional timeline. And that's literally what destabilized Kata and Zach. Not Zach, not Kata, but someone else that applied a standard that neither of them really asked for. There's a pattern that shows up in these parasocial fandoms, in the way we gamify voting for strangers' relationships like it's a sport with no consequence. On that note, next time you catch yourself rooting harder for the couple that almost broke up than the one that didn't, ask yourself what you're actually voting for. You could be enabling the toxic behavior or reinforcing a relationship script that literally has nothing to do with the people in the relationship. If the version of love that gets the most votes on Love Island is the one that had to survive betrayal time and time again, then contestants learn the lesson fast. I mean, your steadiness is not gonna win the race. A redemption arc ends up actually doing that. And if America keeps deciding to vote for the messier couple higher than the steady one, maybe we're not voting for the healthiest relationship. Maybe that's not the goal on Love Island. And maybe the incentive is not even to build a healthy relationship. Maybe we're voting to validate the messy relationships that we recognize from our own lives. Maybe we're building a relationship that ends up working like a mirror for the Americans that are watching and voting.
Give me fucking 10.